Hi, my life. It's hard to know now whether I'm actually. Can you hear me? Can you let me know if you can hear me? Is this working? Hi, can you hear me, ladies? Can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me? This is difficult to know. Oh, right. Yeah, great. What colour gown am I going to wear to the coronation? Good question. It depends what row I'm in. So, I just thought we'd come on this evening and I'd give this a go. I must admit, I've been quite nervous because I didn't know exactly if I'd set this up properly. So it's a little bit weird actually, knowing that I'm talking to you in real time. I have got a little tipple here just to keep me going. So if you've got a question you want to ask me, I saw this on another lady's live. She said, could you type in capitals? And then I can see very easily that there is a kind of a proper question, if you want, for want of a better expression. So that's one thing. While I'm waiting for those, there's loads of lovely ladies coming through. Sue, Helen, Gillian, Tina, Vicky, Nikki, Bonbon, Jeanette, Margaret, Serena, Beverly, Lynn. Wow. Hi. It's so nice. So nice to see you all. Oh, thank you, Julia. That's a lovely thing to say. I got home today and I just thought I'd show you these. I'll tell you, this is the best job I've ever had. And these were waiting for me. And these are another pair of the Cala shoes. They've just sent me these. They haven't asked me to do anything, but you know, they are really, really comfortable. They're wide and they've got the almond toe. And yeah, she just the lady there emailed me and said, I thought they'd go great with your cabaret jacket. Isn't that brilliant? I mean, how lovely of them. So I will put the link. I don't know if I can do this. It's got a description box, but anyway, yeah, another pair of shoes. I was obviously running low. So, yeah, is anyone? Oh, yeah, thank you. You love the shoes. Hello, Linda. Lots of Lindas. Michelle, Hells Bells. Thank you. Yeah, they will be perfect on the cruise. I'm trying to kind of get the shoes down to the fewest that I can get away with, really. So I have got some gold shoes. When my mum was here, she said, oh, you do like glitz, don't you? Yeah, I do, Mum. What fragrance do I wear? And have I had a hip replacement? It's going to be hard keeping up with these. At the moment, I only wear aromatics from Clinique, but I am actually looking for a new perfume. I've got a bit bored with it. So I'm looking around. I have had a hip replacement 5 years ago, had a brilliant recovery and no regrets on that at all. Oh, Nashville. Oh my God, that was the best holiday I've ever had. Ladies saying hi from Nashville. That's fantastic. Yeah, I flew to Nashville and we drove all around Nashville, right down to New Orleans, along to Florida and back up through Atlanta. It was the best holiday I've ever had. I'm a huge Elvis fan, so I loved that. And yeah, it is a fly cruise. Where did your mum get her neck scarf from? Do you know she actually got that from a charity shop, that particular one, the green one? So yeah, it's silk. She only wears silk scarves, my mother, cashmere jumpers and silk scarves. Started on the channel. My niece started a channel. Sadly, she became profoundly deaf at the age of 21. And as a kind of don't know really. I mean, she was stuck in her room a lot of the time. It was very isolating, and she started doing a channel, and I just thought, I'll give it a go. And it did nothing for months and months. And so, hello, the dog that's watching me. Um, it didn't do anything. And then suddenly it just took off like crazy. So I started in about last February, actually. And then no, I'm not wearing a jumpsuit. I'm wearing a dress. It's a next clearance dress from last year that had long sleeves and I shortened them. And then about July, August, it just went crazy. So Tina Davis, you must be one of my kids' friends because it's, oh no, you mean my mum is brilliant. Sorry, because I think my daughter's just messaged to say it's going well. And no, I haven't jumped into a jumpsuit. Helen, what style of handbag is your current favourite? It's actually a crossbody bag. I love crossbody bags. And so lovely, all these comments, honestly. Yeah, and Coach, I have got a beautiful Gucci bag that the kids bought me, and it's great. Is Rob being allowed his full luggage allowance? Probably not. We'll share. This bracelet, this was just £10 in a local shop. Oh, that's lovely. 100th birthday in April on the Isle of Wight. What did I do for a job before I retired? I was the poor Rob, poor old Rob. Somebody's just said poor Rob. Get it right. It's double barrel, poor old Rob. I used to head up the contracts team in the commercial department for, when I started the job, it was for all 7 BAA airports, and then it was just Heathrow in the end. So that was looking after all the contracts that took money on the airport. Poor old Rob again. Mum actually lives 4 miles from me if I could walk on water, but she, it takes me 2 hours to get there because I have to get the ferry. We are away for 25 days, but my daughter and her husband are coming to stay here because they're having a new bathroom put in, so it works for both of us, so they look after Dolly. My favourite perfume, my favourite perfume is not a perfume. Juliet has a gun, it lasts all night. I don't know what that means. Yeah, you will see my cruise packing. Well, not like the actual boring bit, but I'm going to show you everything. And yeah, I saw that, Barbara. Hi, Barbara. Nice to see you again. Yeah, a lot of people thought it was my mum that had been drinking too much seawater. How long have I lived in the Southampton area? 9 years. Yep, I'll take a note of these, the perfumes and things. Thank you. Honestly, yeah, I have tried the Zara perfumes and they do look really nice. So there's a chap on YouTube, he's a bit of a, I'm not sure about him, to be honest, but he's very enthusiastic about perfume. So I am looking at him. And the thing is, when you go into kind of the perfumery department and start smelling, very quickly you get nose blind. So I kind of don't really know what I'm looking for. And it's a bit difficult because all my family know me by that perfume. And so it's hard to change it. Oh, the Elvis concert at the O2. I'll have a look at that because there's a few things that I've said I'm going to do regardless of the cost. And I say that, and then I see the cost and I'm like, oh my goodness. I said that about Tom Jones last year, and then it was so expensive, I just couldn't justify it. It's like about 250 quid. Will we be celebrating Valentine's? No, sorry, got a bit of a runny nose. I won't even be here, I don't think. I'm going up to London. Hope you see my first post. I will look at all of these because I think they're all going to be there. All these comments, I mean, sorry. I know I'm jumping all over. Yeah, you will meet Rob. It's not, he's not shy, really. He's just not interested. he thinks it's all a bit bonkers. I think he's proud, really, but he does think it's all a bit bonkers, as do I, to be fair. Um, yeah, somebody's asked about Dolly while we were away. Katie, my eldest daughter, that you'll have seen, they're moving in here, so that's handy. She's going to look after him, him. I've just changed her sex. She's 4. Somebody asked, she's a Labradoodle, and never had dogs before. And Rob's always wanted a dog, and she happened to come along. Rob is not hiding in a box. He's in the front room watching the telly, and he's probably asleep by now. And oh, the right foundation makeup. Well, I'm loving the Dior Glow. What's it called? I'll link it in another video. Am I feeling more relaxed? Yeah, I am actually. It's just like I just am aware that I'm kind of jumping around. Do you collect anything other than clothes? Receipts. I'll show you something. Oh my God, this is terrible. This bag. They're the next receipts that I've gone through in the last couple of months. Shocking. I took back 2 IKEA bags full of receipts and opium. Yeah. So yeah, I took back 2 big IKEA bags full of clothes and shoes, and yeah, I mean I've still got loads more to get through to try on. Bit blurry. Oh, hang on, I'll clean the camera. Hang on. Maybe it's the special effects I've put on the screen. Have I had Botox? Yes, I have, and I never will again. I had it a few times when I was working, and then I actually had some when we were on the cruise with my mum. Big mistake. They catch you, and yeah, never again. Just I don't like it. I don't like the way it deforms, changes your face. Yeah, I am very down to earth. Will we meet any of my sisters? My other daughter isn't keen to be on camera. I don't know about my son. Yeah, I don't know. Sunscreen, that's a good question, because I love Lancaster products, but they're ridiculously expensive. But there is a brand called Altruist, which is actually made by dermatologists, and some of the money goes to like a skin cancer charity, I believe. And sorry, I'm laughing at imagine we all have a version of poor old Rob. Yeah, well, if we're lucky. Yeah, and I sort of, that's what we'll be taking away with this. I'll have my fancy Lancaster stuff, but Rob will have all the Altruist stuff. And when my Lancaster stuff runs out, then I'll go over to the Altruist, yeah. Oh yeah, so you use it too. What books do I read? Well, I'll take my Kindle, and I'll have loads of books on there. But I'm terrible for not reading apart from when I'm on holiday. And when I'm on holiday, I often read a book every single day. Rob doesn't read at all, so he just goes off on big old walks, and I lay in the sun with my books. I do when I'm reading, I get really into it. The kids have just messaged my husband to say they're looking for you, Dad, because they're obviously looking on here. I'm not very good in thrift shops. Somebody's asked, do I go into secondhand shops? I'm not good with that stuff, I'm afraid. You haven't missed it, Nicola. We're still on it. What music do I like? I really like country music. A bit of a sado. I love Dolly Parton. I love Kenny Rogers. I love Elvis Presley. And I love Tamla Motown. I'm a right old fuddy-duddy, really. But oh, my skin is lovely. Thank you. I think that the red mask thing is really working well, but I think a lot of it's in the genes as well. So I use that the red light and the enemies. When did I go grey? Well, during lockdown, really. I've always had highlights. I've always been kind of blonde, and sorry, I keep reading funny comments. Oh, this isn't very professional, is it? Never mind. What was I saying? What was I just saying? What was I just saying? Oh my God, I've gone completely blank. It's reading all these comments. What bathing suit what bathing suit am I taking? Well, I'm taking a Victorian bloomers. No, I have got in the fantasy outlet sale last year on their website, Fantasy, they've got an outlet section, and I bought 3 two-pieces, and they're fabulous because the bras fit as well as a bra, and they've got nice deep bottoms. And oh, my hair, that's what I was talking about. Oh, Jeannie Macaroni. And you know, like, this part of me is not that bad really, and once it's brown it's all right. So, and I've got a long body, so swimsuits are a nightmare for me. My hair, so I've always been blonde, highlighted, all kind of most of my kind of later adult life, and I was very blonde as a child. And then in lockdown, the grey was coming through and through. And I thought, I actually quite like it. So that was that. This is all completely natural. So yeah, happy days. I think I'm really lucky, to be honest. The hairdresser said people pay money to get this colour. So yeah, I don't use anything special apart from Olaplex. I have got all this kind of, I think it's a hormonal thing where I had all this like hair falling out and all this baby hair growing. But you know, God, I'm not a flipping model, am I? I'm just a retired housewife YouTube star. Will I go longer? I'd love longer legs. No, I probably won't go longer. I actually had it longer and now I like it shorter. So I'm having it cut next week. Going up to my friend and hairdresser back up in Chalfont, and she's going to cut my hair, and then I'm going for the photo shoot for the jewellery collection. And yeah, so I'm really looking forward to that. Brenda Rose, you're fine. It's not really late. Why did I start YouTube? I did cover this off. I just got it into my head. I thought I'd enjoy it, and I absolutely love it. It's brilliant. It is a job now, truly, but it's the nicest job I've ever had. Yeah, somebody looking for a 40J bra swimsuit, go on the Fantasy site. I'm not sure they go that big, but Bravissimo. And I'll be on YouTube, on Strictly next. No, I don't think so. And Bravissimo next week, I'm doing a little collab with them, and because I'm on the eternal quest for a strapless bra, and so they have said they'll work with me to find something, and so that's really exciting too. I tell you, it's blinking marvelous. The people that I bought that cashmere shawl from, they've been in touch with me and want me to choose something, and the silk people want me to do some more with them as well. So, you know, I do try and balance it, but at the end of the day, I'm only human, and they're offering me free stuff. So, you know, the jewellery, I'm going up there next week and hoping that we will have somebody, my friend that I went to Nashville with. Hello, Martine. She's on holiday in Barbados, and she's just messaged me to say she's watching, but she can't comment. There's something wrong with her kind of link up, but that's lovely. Hello. Cruising, I'm going to be telling you more about that next week when I've got the jewellery and I've kind of got my final clothes collection. I've got a rail upstairs that I'm putting everything on. Bridgie, you didn't miss anything. I'm just, you know, chatting like I usually do, chatting about nothing. And I'm so bubbly and bright. Try telling my husband that. He thinks I'm a right miserable what's it chops. So Yeah. When I say, "Oh, I'm so funny," he goes, "Yeah, really funny." Um, will I leave room for Rob's clothes? He's actually got loads of new clothes as well, to be fair, because he tried some shirts on and they didn't do up. So 637 people watching, blimey. So I said, look, quickly, let me get them in the next sale. So he's got about 5 new shirts and about 3 new pairs of trousers. And yeah, when my mum was here, and one of the shirts, oh, this is, look, this is a shirt, it's still here actually. And he tried this on, and my mum was here, and she just said, I like the trousers. This is the shirt. I think that's fabulous, don't you? It's a lovely snazzy collar. Anyway, this is Rob, sexy beast that he is. He'll be striding his stuff in wherever it is we're going. Why is chat on slow mode for me, and how do I turn it off? No, it's slow for everybody to try and give me a chance to catch up. Oh, somebody from New Zealand, to New Zealand. Oh my goodness, isn't this amazing? Are you renting a holiday cabin? No, we're probably not doing that this year. I think actually I am going to start using that as where I film and work, really, so that I can kind of break it off from the house, so that, you know, at the moment I'm really kind of working almost all the time. I'm always doing comments and all of that stuff like that. That's how I type. So I need to kind of, you know, draw a line of work and home. And yeah, I am world famous. That's me. I will try and do a live from the cruise, actually. Somebody's asked that. And I love that shirt. My hubby would never wear it. Rob really doesn't get a chance. He likes a bit of snaz, does Rob? I'll show you. Look, I've got a couple of them here because he just tried them on the other day. So there's this one. This is Rob's haul in the hall. I thought I should just call it Helen in the hall, shouldn't I? So, but I'm moving into the cabin, so I don't know whether to call it Clobber in the cabin. So this is another one of his snazzy shirts, and another snazzy shirt. But you know what? Life's too blooming short. Life's too short to be boring. And he's quite young looking, so he can get away with it. Oh, that's sweet. It's been amazing to watch you grow from your first video to how now you've changed so much. Yeah, I have. I've just got obviously more comfortable, and it's just got easier. The slow mode is dropping my comments. I'm from Nevada. I think they are coming through, but if they go at the speed, I won't be absolutely possibly able to keep up. I'm chatting on my iPhone, but I can't find any way to see how to comment on my Amazon Fire. I've got no idea. I don't have one, I'm afraid. Chic cabin halls and chats. Oh, that's nice. Hi from Fife. Life is too short. Clobber in the cabin. Yeah, I'm funny. Hope you do something from the cruise. No, I will, definitely. I definitely will be doing something. Yeah, so don't worry about that. I can't go 25 days without talking to you ladies. Somebody's just asked about my nails. I have the dipping powder, and yeah, they're brilliant. I mean, that's nearly 3 weeks now. I'm getting them done on Monday. So that's my real luxury. Hell in the hall. I think that's what my husband would call me. What's my favourite lipstick? Whatever one I pick up, I've got lipsticks everywhere. When I left my office, I think I found 16 lipsticks in my desk drawer. And yeah, I just wear whatever comes to hand. I like MAC, I like number 7. I use a lot of the what make is it? The Max Factor, you know, everlasting. What's the dipping powder? It's basically like an acrylic, I suppose. So they put like a glue on, you dip it in the powder in the colour you've chosen, and then they kind of file it to, I don't really know, but it works really well. It's like gel. It's just like a gel. Oh, I'm glad I make you laugh. SNS, yeah, that's the gel, Deborah. Thank you. Loving the live. Greetings from Wales. My hip. Somebody's just asked about my hip. Now, that was the strangest thing. I mean, I can't understand it. I was in so much pain, like the worst pain I've ever had. I mean, my eldest daughter wanted to call an ambulance. I was in such a state. And then by, I don't know, 4 weeks later, no pain at all. And when I had the on a telephone consultation, he said, your hip really isn't needs operating, but they've kept me on the list where I was, so that if I have another flare up, they're going to do an MRI and see what's going on. But no, all good. The lippy I've got on today, I just found it in the bathroom cupboard. It's probably 10 years old. I opened one lipstick and the lipstick just fell out. It was completely dry and rubbish. What foundation? I'm using the Dior, but I did put this on first thing this morning and I haven't touched it up or anything. So it's pretty good. It's Forever Glow, it's called. It's really lovely. And they're very good. They'll give you a sample and the sample actually lasts ages. So that's good. I don't have a cleaner. I want a cleaner. I used to have a cleaner. Oh, my house is not immaculate. It really, really, really isn't. If Rob was here, he would, well, he'd probably clout me one, to be honest, because it's far from immaculate. No, it wasn't sciatica at all. It was my absolute hip. I recognised all the symptoms from previously. It was so bad. I can't even tell you how bad it was. But he said it's what they call an episode, and it may be that a little bit of cartilage or something got caught in between my hip and my pelvis. Anyway, whatever, I'm just very, very grateful. In fact, sometimes I can't believe the state I was in the summer, because like when we got on the boat, we've got a little boat. My son-in-law is fabulous, and all my kids and their partners are fabulous, but we've got a little motorboat, and I tried to get in there one day and I was just sobbing with the pain. Do you ever wear a country look wardrobe? I don't really know what that means. Yeah, I've kind of got, I've got a barber and all that old shitola, but I'm not really that kind of person. I thought I was going to be that person when I came down here, but I'm not really. No, I'm just not. What can I say? Beautiful Dolly. She's not really beautiful at the moment for me because she keeps chucking up. Will I be dancing on the cruise? Yeah, I will. Not proper dancing, like dancing, but I can't do ballroom or anything like that. I remember you having trouble when you were vlogging. Do you mean kind of, I don't know what you mean really. I actually kind of keeping it up. Yeah, but it's like anything, practice makes perfect. Do you alter a lot of your clothes? Yeah, I do if I need to. I can make anything, like I can sew. I made wedding dresses, bridesmaid dresses, covered sofas and chairs, and I can sew. So if I need to sew, I sew. These had long sleeves and I just took the cuff off and made them 3/4. Hope Rob doesn't put any porn on the TV. So do I. Flipping hater. Well, he wouldn't be going on the cruise then. I'm always nicely dressed. Thank you. I do my best. And that's kind of just who I am. I just feel better for being nicely dressed. Well, I can't even sew a button on. You can. And you will, young lady. No, there's loads of tutorials online and everything. So, anybody. I've been amazed, actually. I've saved loads of little videos from, I think it's Facebook, when the little films come up. Amazing little tricks for making things, which I find absolutely fascinating. What else? Have you had Dolly from a puppy? Yes, we have. And she's 5 next week, I think. Yeah, I think she's 5 next week. So Rob will probably make more fuss of her than he does of my birthday, to be fair, because she is the love of his life. I am like, I am Diana in the Camilla and Charles relationship. What's my favourite meal? I don't really have one. I like food in general, as you can probably tell by my physique. But I love roast lamb. I love roast chicken. I love curry. I love paella. I love spaghetti. I love food. Nothing I don't like, really. How many grandchildren? 3 and 1 on the way in May. Another little boy. So I'll have 3 grandsons and a granddaughter. Do I knit? I can knit, but I haven't knitted for years now. I'm a Gemini. You want to know my star sign? Your mum is an inspiration. Ladies of that, yeah, she's terrible. She's like, I said to her, Mum, we've had so many lovely comments that video. Oh, don't say nonsense. They're all just trying to be nice to an old lady. I'm like, well, please yourself. I give up. Do I exercise? I've just started playing badminton and table tennis every Thursday with a friend of mine, but we laugh more than we do anything. But we are getting better. Yeah. What type of YouTube channels do you like watching? I kind of skip about, really. I watch Pretty Over 50. I watch Middle Age Minx, and I watch Dominique Sarkse. But they do get on your nerves after a little while. I hope, probably people say that about me too. I know you can see the TV. What's he watching? I don't know. I always have the subtitles on because I'm a bit hard of hearing. So, yeah. So, and anyway, hello, Christopher Whitwan. That's my son-in-law, cheeky bugger. Yeah, you've gone down since you got Molly. Oh, Mum, yeah, well, she probably would do a live if she was here. To be honest, she's not shy, as you probably noticed. The way she said to me, "Can't you do something else to introduce your?" It's boring. I thought, flipping Ada, but that's Mum. Yeah, I've actually. I'll tell you something. Somebody said we watch Elvis too. I love watching Elvis. That's the way it is. That was the film they made. They're like documentary of his concert in Las Vegas. And I was watching it, and there were so many blinking adverts. I now play for. I don't play or pray. I pay for premium YouTube, and it is quite expensive, but it is. Oh, I love it because there's no adverts. So it's kind of my treat. Have I tried Kim & Co? No, I haven't. I do buy stuff off QVC quite regularly, but not really clothes. Yeah, just watch some young people who had never seen Elvis singing. And oh God, he was so gorgeous, wasn't he? Oh, yep, he does that for me. More cooking, yeah, I will do. I paid £400 to see George Michael, nearly ended in divorce. Yeah, I won't tell Rob that, whatever it costs to go and see Elvis. He doesn't care. He doesn't care about money at all. He just lets me get on with it. He's like the Queen. He doesn't carry it and he doesn't worry about it. I do all of that. How did Hell's Bells start? That was my other daughter. We were talking about, I said, I can't remember what I said. I said, oh, I've got so many lovely ladies that, I see commenting all the time. They're like my little group. And my daughter said, Hell's Bells. And I thought, that's the flipping brilliant name. So my brother used to call me, because my name is Helen Mary, and Josephine was my confirmation name. And my brother used to call me Ellie Mae off the Beverly Hillbillies. So that was quite funny. And so, yeah, Hell's Bells just kind of grew from that. And, just don't tell your husband you're paying for it. Why does he need to know? Just hide it. I know Tina from Tina's Talk Time, she's mentioned me a couple of times, which was very, very sweet of her. No, we still haven't sorted out the Shampleys bill. How bad is that? I've got the bill agreed, but I said, you need to do something to make this better. That's what I kind of say if I'm complaining. I just say, this is very poor and you need to do something to make it better. And she said, yes, I can't do that, but I'll get a manager to ring you. Nothing. So I'm still waiting. Um, so yeah, a bit bad. But the actual experience was really lovely. And all I would say is keep a record of everything you spend and argue about the bill while you're there. It was unfortunate for us that the internet was down when we were there, so that made it difficult. Um, da, 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 da. Mum lives on the island, the Isle of Wight. This sort of small island off the south coast of England, which I say, if I could walk on water, it's 4 miles from my house to her house. But it takes me 2 hours to get there because I have to go via Lymington and on the ferry. Am I romantic? No, it's an easy answer. It would be a waste of time, to be honest with you. That's what I'm saying. Do I have any? I suppose that means regrets about life things I wish I'd done. I wish I'd gone to university, actually. If I could change anything, I'd have gone to university because I thought you had to be really clever to go to university, but you don't. I'm clever enough to have gone to university, but my school was very, they weren't good about that stuff. I remember saying that I wanted to do something, and they said, "Oh, no, you have to," I forget what they said. They more or less said you can't go to university. And then when I was typing up all my friends' theses and not thesis, but dissertations, I was like, I could have written this. I was correcting it all the way through. And yeah, so I do regret that. I did start doing an HNC or D at college, and then the tutors kept not turning up, and I was paying for it. So I just stopped, but I was more than capable of doing it. But then, my eldest daughter went to university and got a master's. My next daughter went to university and dropped out, and she's got the most fantastic job and she's doing really, really well. And my son went to university as a more mature student, and he's doing really, really well as well. So I think there's no one size fits all with that stuff. So all three of my kids are doing exceptionally well in life, and I feel truly blessed. And they've all got wonderful husbands and wives. So thank goodness, I like them, love them, actually, all of them. So that is really lucky, because I'll tell you what, they weren't always with people that I really liked. And when you have kids, you never really imagine, like, you have babies, don't you? And you love them, and you're toddlers, and you love them, and children, you do anything for them. And then they bring in this complete stranger that they love so much, and you're like, oh God. And I found that really, I think that is the hardest thing as a parent, is when your children get new loves, and you have to accept those people into your life. But I'm really, really lucky, because the people that they have all married, I love. Would I ever consider doing a day in the life? Well, yeah, a lot of the days would be so flipping boring, you wouldn't want to see it. But yeah, I'll try and I don't know, I'll keep yeah, I'm open to suggestions, ladies. If there's anything you want me to do, yeah, I'm happy to. Somebody's asked me about this. I'll show you this dress. It's just a denim. I love denim dresses. I've got my slippers on. I don't know how much you can see. Oh, over the chair. I was out for lunch today, so I put a dress on. So that was nice. It's not really stressful trying on all the dresses. You know what? I've always bought and taken stuff back. Someone asked me what I do with the clothes I get rid of. I give them to charity, or my daughter's got a friend who's struggles a bit for money and stuff, and she's lost loads of weight, and she's kind of more come down to my size. So I love giving her stuff. So I usually let her have first pick, and then it's just charity. Oh, somebody's asked about where I work. So I've said that earlier, so you can watch that on catch up. Not catch up. I'm not on Channel 4. You know, you can rewatch this video. I managed the commercial contracts team at Heathrow Airport, and yeah, so it was legal work actually. I just blagged my way through it all, to be honest. I'm just really good at negotiating. Oh, watch the walk in, Helen. I think you've been on the drink. I know, cheeky mare. I am on the drink, but this is how much I've had. This is a cosmopolitan. Do you often find that you change your opinion in clothes once you've watched your videos? Yeah, I do. Most definitely. Most definitely. About everything. I've never seen myself talking, walking, you know, like this. So, you know, when I'm at the hairdresser, I say, oh, can you do something about the back of my hair? I never used to care about the back of my hair. And yeah, I definitely do. I usually assess whether I'm going to keep something from watching it on the video. Take you shopping for the day. Yeah, I can do that. How did you lose weight? I try and listen to myself because I can override everything. I can be full to here and keep eating. I don't have a stop button. And that is why I had a gastric band and it was a disaster. That was the most stupid thing I've ever done, actually, a gastric band. So I had to have it taken out. And because the way they work isn't like you think. It's not about just not being able to eat much. It's supposed to slow down your eating, and it just didn't for me. And it was just an absolute, utter nightmare when I had to have it taken. Oh my goodness. I thought somebody said Rob was watching me on the telly. Thank goodness he isn't. Yeah, so all I do now is try and listen. Do you really need it? That's all I'm doing. And it's taken me a year to lose. I think I've lost about 16 pounds in a year. So it's not exactly fast, but I'm never doing a proper diet again. The blue and white monsoon dress. Oh, good for you. I didn't get it. I couldn't get it in my size. Jewellery, I'm doing the photo shoot next week, and I'll probably be doing that at the end of next week. I'm really, really excited about that. Hi from Canada. I've got a brother-in-law in Canada. He's in where's he? Oh God, he's Saskatchewan. I'm trying to think of his nearest city. But yeah, I've never been there. I've been to Vancouver, but I've never seen where my brother-in-law lives, back of nowhere. How big was I to have a gastric band? Well, I mean, you know, I'm obese now. I've never been morbidly obese, but you know, yeah, very heavy. Like a BMI of about 36 is why I had a gastric band, and I was desperate, but it was just stupid. Don't have one. Don't have one. They hardly do them now. They've gone out of favour. Do I enjoy gardening? I don't get a chance. Rob does all the gardening, and he doesn't really like me interfering. I like sitting in it, pointing at him what I need him to do. How did my channel come about? I've answered this already. My niece started doing one after she became profoundly deaf at the age of 21, and I just thought I'll have a go. You know, I like chatting, and I just thought that would be fun, and it is. You were born on a diet. Yeah, I know. It's shit. Excuse my language. The whole weight thing in modern society is shitola. And I've done everything: Weight Watchers, Slimming Club, Slimming World, blah 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 blah, everything. And I will never do them again, ever, ever, ever. They don't work. They're not sensible. You have to eat. And I just think what you have to do is just be mindful and live your life. Live your flipping life, because I've wasted so many hours being horrible to myself about my weight. So many hours, and being talking to myself like I wouldn't talk to another living person, even somebody that I hated. I have, you know, you fat, ugly, blah, 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 revolting language to try and, you know, beat myself up to make me do something. None of that works. It's pointless. You just spoil your life. Just live and enjoy your life. what can I say? Thank you so much. I don't think I look fabulous at all. My hair went really wrong this week. Well, yesterday when I washed it, but you know what? Like, I'm not a model. Oh, it's a shame you couldn't get the blue bralette. My nails are professionally done. Will this live be available later? My other half keeps talking. They drive you mad, don't they? I think so. I'm hoping that it will. I don't really know what I have to do for that to happen, but I'm hoping they'll ask me at the end. And yeah. Bye, Carol Weymouth. Thanks for watching. Yeah, so it should be on YouTube. You'll be able to watch it and see all the comments, I believe. Oh, that's so sweet. People say the nicest things. I think that somebody's just said you're beautiful inside and out. Well, really, I'm not, but I really, really appreciate that. And you know what? I do try and say nice things to people. So, you know, pay it forward and all that. Diet is a dirty word, yeah. And it's very boring. It's so boring. I've bored everybody to death with diet talk in my life, and I'm not doing it anymore. Diets are money spinners, and if they worked, they wouldn't exist, would they? Why does hair look great some days and awful on others? I don't know. That's life, isn't it? Somebody said, lucky yours is talking. My husband is snoring for England. I snore. Rob doesn't snore. Poor old Rob. Again. Victoria, Australia. Oh my goodness. I don't have a favourite film and I don't have a favourite song. I don't even have a favourite meal. You know, when you have to do those password questions, I don't have a favourite anything. I am pathetic. Has Rob always known me as a heavier lady? Well, that's a good question because I thought I was heavy when I was young and I wasn't. So no is the short answer. And then I just got bigger and bigger and bigger. And he doesn't mind. He wants me to be happy. That's all he wants. And well, he still fancies me. What can I say? Yeah, I am real. I can't be anything else. And I'm not putting myself down, you know. I just think I'm just ordinary. And I mean, this YouTube has done me the power of good, I must say, because actually I come over so confident, but I'm not actually as confident. No one is really. But you know, all the lovely, lovely things that people say, and I feel like I'm helping people as well. You know, people tell me some terrible stories actually and life-changing things, and I do try, and I have answered in one way or another every single comment that's ever been made, and I will keep on doing that as long as I can, and it is getting quite difficult, but I do try, and I am proud of myself, to be fair, and my kids are really proud of me, which really makes me just burst with pleasure. So that's lovely. And yeah, my H necklace, this was in the next sale. It was only, I think it was £7.50. I just thought it was a bit of fun. It'll probably rub black in a few days, but I just thought it was nice. I don't normally like initials and stuff, but I just like this one. Bye, Margaret. Thanks for watching. And yeah, we'll give it another sort of 5 minutes. And oh, my daughter's having her first baby. What do you think I should get her as a keepsake? Oh, goodness. That's a difficult one. What about what my one daughter bought my other daughter, her sister, which was lovely. She got her a necklace with her Katie's initial and then her two children's initials on. So she bought one initial and then bought the next initial. And so that was really lovely. So she had the three initials on a chain, which I think is gorgeous. Hello, Ruth. Better late than never. And so, yeah, it's. I think that's a nice question. Can I give a little info about Botox you had? I know a while ago. I went with a friend and I had Botox here and here. And I did like it. Like at first, it made me feel like I looked fresher. And but then the kids said, Mum, it's like changing your face. And so I stopped. And then the one that I had on the cruise was awful because she like pushed my eyes down, and my eyes are my best feature, I think. And I kind of couldn't lift my eyebrows up, so they were kind of down. I hated it. Never again. I just won't do it. It's a waste of money. Katie always says, my daughter, eldest daughter, she always says, you just look like an old lady trying to look young. I think that's true. Hello, Perth, Western Australia. Fantastic. Boots number 7 face cream. I don't think any face cream is much different to any other face cream, but I just love the luxury of Elemis. And while I can afford it, I'll do it. And when in between, I just buy whatever. Botox isn't painful. It's just a little prick. We all put up those now and again. Other than your cruise, is there something you would like to do next? No, not really. I'm not that person. I just sort of take it as it comes. I'm hoping to have another couple of holidays this year. I do love a holiday. Liz Earle's stuff is good as well. Yes, this is a lovely community. This is a Cosmopolitan, which is the mix that I got from Rogers, which is fabulous. It's cranberry, and I think it's cranberry and orange juice with vodka. What's my biggest food temptation? Food, any food. If a partner doesn't think you're the bee's knees, he's not the guy for you. I don't think he thinks I'm the bee's knees all the time, to be fair. I think half the time he wants to clock me one, but, we've been married 45 years, been together 47 years, which I can't even believe that. It's ridiculous. But, we rub along well enough. We bicker all the time, but really we get on. I love him and he loves me. Yes, the best facelift is a smile. My biggest regret, the gastric band. That's the most stupid thing I've ever done. When I went to see the doctor about it, I just couldn't stop crying. And he was just lovely. He said, look, we all make mistakes, and they didn't tell you exactly what was needed. Start a YouTube channel if you fancy it. I don't know. It's a funny one. Have a go. If you want to do it, have a go. And I haven't had any problem with the editing and all that. But then my son is a oh God, I'm going to get this wrong. I hope he's not watching. Anyway, it's really good. What is he? He's a UX designer. Yeah, so he designs websites. He can do anything. He's fabulous on the computer. And he helps me a lot. And Katie, my eldest daughter, she's really brilliant as well. And she's nearby, so she helps me when I get completely stuck. I mean, I completely lost a folder yesterday trying to do something. Oh, my goodness, it was so annoying. Rob's birth sign, he's Taurus. My face speaks volumes. And I have got into trouble with that face a lot because I can't help it. It's very, what's the word? Malleable. Anyway, I'd give away too much with my face. Everybody knows what I'm thinking. Do I smoke, or have I ever smoked? Thanks. My daughter's just said he's a UX developer. I think I said that, didn't I? Anyway, what makes me happy? Laughing. And what makes me laugh? Anything really, depending, whatever. I love laughing. I love laughing till I cry. It's my favourite thing in the world. Oh, goodness. I'm blushing now because my son has just commented and said, yeah, you got it right, Mum. I'm actually blushing. It's more embarrassing having people I know watch me. Look, I'm going red. Look, oh, gee, the macaroni. Which one of the house rooms has been the most difficult to decorate to my satisfaction? None of them, because I had it all designed in my head before we started. My dad was an electrical engineer and he had his own business, and he worked incredibly hard and he was very successful. Yes, my face gave me away all the time. And yeah, got me into big trouble actually sometimes because I get caught. A handbag collection. Yeah, I can, but you know, I've been accused of showing off, so I'm a little bit wary of that. But I will do it if you want me to. Um, Annette, enjoy your bar of mint cream chocolate. Just be fabulous. Oh yeah, the men's underpants video, that was brilliant, wasn't it? I mean, oh my goodness gracious me. If you had been in this house when my son-in-law tried those pants on, I swear to God, it was hilarious. And then when my husband, I came out of the bathroom and he was wearing them and I collapsed laughing. That did make me cry laughing because he looked like Gonzo. But yeah. I've got another. Somebody said about the story of Rob when he packed the kite, and that was hilarious. But I've got another funny story about that Venice trip, which I will tell you, not tonight, but I will tell you. I've got that lined up for another video because it is quite funny. Hi Thelma. Thanks, Gillian. Yeah, it's getting late, isn't it? I'm gonna stop this at 10, so we've got 4 minutes, and so if you've got any other questions. Bye, Vonda. I don't know if you're Wanda. I wish you lived next door to me. I'm the youngest person in this bit of the road anyway. Yeah, everyone's loving the underpants video, but they hardly sold any on the back of that video, which was really hilarious because I thought it was hilarious. If people have sort of said, "Oh, what do you do?" I just say, "Watch the underpants video," because I think that's so funny. Bye, Sabina. Lovely to talk to you. This necklace, yeah, next. I think it was £7.50. What am I doing over the weekend? Bye, Gina. My daughter's moving house this weekend, so I'm helping with the kids and stuff. So it's all busy. Don't have any bedtime routine. To be honest, sometimes lucky if I wash my face, but I'll just get my pajamas on and get into bed. I'm usually so tired. Yeah, good night, Maureen. My favourite perfume is currently aromatics. And yeah, JMK saying don't forget to like. Yeah, please like the video. Bye, Linda. Bye, Sue. Bye, Colin. I know that's not Colin, is it? That's Elaine. I was a little bit worried earlier on with all the comments from Colin because there are some weirdos out there. Night. Love from Jenny, Linda. Thank you all so much. Honestly, it's been an absolute pleasure. And I was nervous, more because I didn't know if this was going to work, but it's been delightful. So thank you all so much. And thank you from the bottom of my heart, honestly, for all the support you give me and the love, really. It's marvellous. What can I say? I really appreciate it. So everyone's whizzing on to say goodnight. And what can I say? I really appreciate every single one of you. Yeah, that did go quickly. I did it this time because I thought it'd be good kind of worldwide time. But when I did it, I was like, it's a bit late, isn't it? So I'll see if there's a better time to do it. Oh, so over 70 people, 700 people watching with less than 100 thumbs up. All hit the thumbs up button quick. I don't know what difference it makes, but anyway, it's been really good fun. And yeah, we're coming to the next one. When's my next YouTube video? Probably Monday. So no, Rob's not dying for the loo. So anyway, I think we'll call it a day there, ladies. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And I can't say thank you again, but I will say thank you again. Thanks a lot. I'll see you really soon. Bye.